Now in this video we will going to take up one more problem on development of lateral surfaces of solids. How to solve this problem by using the SolidEdge software. A hexagonal prism of base height 20 mm and height 50 mm is resting on HP on its base such that one of its base edges is parallel to VP. The prism is cut in this position as shown in the following front view. Draw the development of the lateral surface of the prism. So this is the problem which is given to you. How to solve this problem by using the SolidEdge software. So to do that, first I will go to the SolidEdge screen. Then here in this we have the default sheet size as A2, wherein I need to change the sheet size to A4. So to do that, first you go to the sheet 1 which is on the lower left corner, and then right click on the mouse button and come down to sheet setup. And here you have the background sheet as A2, you make it A4 now. And do you want to show the background? No, this is the background sheet. I will say OK. Now the sheet shrink from A2 to A4, but the display is still set for A2. Now I need to fit it for A4. Just you go to fit option to fit it. Now we need to start typing the text. So to do that, so first I will go for a hexagonal prism of base side. So here I will come down to text and select the Times New Roman, okay, and take the font size as 4. So here you type a hexagonal prism, then of base side 20 mm, of base side 20 mm and height 50 mm, is resting on HP, is resting on HP on its base, comma, such that one of the base edges is parallel to VP. The prism is cut as shown in the following front view. The prism is cut as shown in the following front view. Then draw the development of the lateral surface of the prism. Then right click, then you go to move, select this and you right click. Then go to zoom window. So here hexagon prism of base 20 mm. So to do that, I'll go for a line command. So here take the line width as 0.05. This is the first thing what I need to do. Then you take some arbitrary point and it is base parallel to VP. So parallel to VP means the base edge should be parallel to XY line. So you take this point and take 20 mm. Base side is 20. So you take 20, angle is 0. Then go to 20, angle is 60. Then you take 20, angle is 120. Then take 20, angle is 180. Then you take 20, angle is 240. Then you take 20, angle is 300. So you have the hexagon. So once you do that, so you just go to select this entire drawing and then go to line width, make it 0.5. Now once you do that, so you again go to move, select this and you place it wherever you want. Now you come down to line command. Draw some arbitrary horizontal line of any length. Here endpoint, intersection and horizontal or vertical are enabled in the interior sketch, and all other options you disable it. Then go to offset. So what is the offset distance? 50 mm. You type 50, select this and offset it by 50 mm. Now you come down to zoom window. Here you go to text, take the font size as 3 here. Font name is Times table Roman. Take A, B, C, D, E, F. Similarly, you have P, then you have Q, then you have R, then you have S, then you have T, then you have U. Okay. Now you go to move. Take A, then P, then B, then Q, C, R, D, S, E, T, F, U. Then go to fit. Then go to select, you bring down. Then go to line. Take endpoint. Okay. Then go to fit. You take extend. Then go to line. Take endpoint. Similarly from here, endpoint. Then you have this point. Okay. Then go to trim. Trim all these sides. Okay. Then you come down to this. Then here you take of course 25 mm. That you need not have to consider. So go to offset, take the distance as 25. You select this line and take it down. So go to line, take endpoint of this to endpoint of this. Similarly from here, endpoint of this to endpoint of this. So now you go to split this line till here. Okay, then you have this split this line till here, split this line till here, then you split this line till here, then you split this line till here, then you split this line till here. Okay, then you start deleting this line, it's not required for the time being. Then you have a split this line till here, then split this line till here. Of course you have already this. Then go to select, you take all these 4 vertical lines, and then from here you take inclined lines, make it 0.5. Okay, so once you do that, so go to line, take end point of this and draw one horizontal line. Similarly, you take this line and you draw horizontal line here. Then you go to text, type capital letter X, here it is BP, and here it is HP, and here it is Y. Similarly, you put the caps lock off, type A dash, then B dash, then you have C dash, then you have D dash. Of course, here it will be E dash in bracket, that is the top surface, and here it is F dash in top surface. Similarly, you have P dash, in this case it is Q dash, R dash, then S dash. Similarly, on this side you have T dash, then you have U dash. Okay. Now you go to fit, then go to zoom window. So go to move, take A dash, then you have B dash, you take F dash here, then E dash, you take C dash, then D dash, similarly P dash, then Q dash, then you have U dash, R dash, S dash, then you have T dash. Then you go to split this line till here, then go to select, then you go to move, take Y, then you take VP, then you take HP, then you take X. Now you go to select by holding the shift key, you select between these two and make that as 0.13 now. Okay. So this is the actual initial positions of the object or the figure. So what I have done is the same what you have given here. Now I need to do the development. Since it is a prism, so we need not have to find the true length because both the top surface and the bottom surface are parallel to HP. So you are getting the true length in HP. And since the longer edges are parallel to VP, so all these things will be, that is the front view will also be in true length. That is A dash B dash, B dash Q dash, C dash R dash, D dash S dash, E dash T dash and F dash U dash all are in true length. Now I will draw one vertical line. I will start from somewhere here and go to trim. So trim these two and you go to trim corner between these two now. So once you do that, so here now I need to do the dimensioning part of this. So how to do that? So go to dimension styles, click on modify, come down to general, make this as black. Okay. Then again you come down to text, come down to solid jet, you make it Times New Roman. Okay. And take the font size as 3 and come down to lines and coordinates, make this as 0.1 and say OK and apply. Now I want to take the distance between this line and this. So you have 20. Now you have a distance between these two, which is 15. Then you have the distance between these two, which is 25. So now I want to offset, since it is a prism hexagon, so you have 6 rectangular faces. So you will go to offset, take the distance as 20. So offset 6 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 times. And go to trim corner between these two and between these two. Okay. Now I need to name them now. So to do that, I will say caps lock on, type A, B, C, D, E, F and A. Similarly, you have P, then you have Q, R, S, T, U, P. So starting from A and ending with from A, starting from P, ending with P. Now again you go to move. So here you take A, then you have B, then you have C, then you have D, you have E, have F, then you have A. Similarly, you have P, Q, R, S, T, U, and P. Okay. So now, once you do that, now I need to name the sectional points. So how to name the sectional points? Since these are the two parallel section planes which are cutting both the top side and the bottom side of the hexagon. So none of the top surface and the bottom surface has got the sectional points. So but A dash B dash, it is cutting on AP is the first point. So there is no section, that is the top surface is also removed, the bottom surface is also removed. So only it is cutting on the longer edges. So first longer edge is AP. So I will name that point as 1 dash. Okay. Then second one is BQ. So yes, 2 dash. Then after BQ you have CR. Okay. So you take 3 dash. Then after that you have D dash S dash, which is 4 dash. Then after that ET, correct, you take 5 dash in bracket. Then after that FU, which is 6 dash, is in bracket. Then you are starting from the bottom surface here, P dash, that is P, which is 7 dash. Okay. Then BQ, B dash 2 dash, so you take A dash. Then you have 9 dash. Okay. Then you have 10 dash. Again. Then after that you have ET, which is 11 dash in bracket. Then after that you have 12 dash in bracket. Okay. then go to zoom window, bring it near to the screen, and now you go to move, disable copy, you take 1 dash, similarly you take 2 dash, then you have 6 dash, you take 3 dash, then you have 5 dash here only, then you have 4 dash, 7 dash, 8 dash, 12 dash, then you have 9 dash, 11 dash, then you have 10 dash. Okay. Now I need to transfer these points to the developer surface. So I will go to line, take a endpoint of this and draw one horizontal line. So go to trim, you take trim this one. Similarly go to line, take endpoint of this to FU. So you mark that point as 2. Similarly you go to line, take endpoint of this to take till E and T. So you go to trim, trim this line. Now you go to text. So here you type 1, then you have 2, then you have 3, then you have 4, 5, 6 and 1. Okay. Now you go to zoom window, go to move. So you take 1, then you have 2, then you have 3, then you have 4, okay, 5, 6 and 1. So go to line, so you take the intersection point to this intersection point, to this intersection point, to this end point, to this end point, to this end point, to this end point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that is 1. Similarly, now you take it to the bottom side. So how to do that? So go to line, 7 start from P, okay, 8 is on Q, and then 12 is on U. So you take that. So go to trim here, okay. Similarly, you go to line, you take this endpoint to till to T. 9 is on R and 11 is on T. Yes. So go to trim, you trim this, then 10 is on here. So now I need to name them. So go to zoom window. Okay. So now I will go for the text. So I start from 7, then you have 8, then you have 9, then you have 10. Similarly, you have 11, then you have 12, then you have 7. Okay. So once you do that, you just go to move, take 7 here, 8, then you have 9, then you have 10, then you have 11, you have 12. So then you have 7. Okay. Now you go to line command, draw a line from end point to this intersection point to this intersection point to this intersection point to end and end point. So now between 1 and 7 it is dark now. So you just go to split this line till here. Then between 2 and 8 is split dark. So you split between these two. Okay. After that 6 and 12. So here 6 and 12. Then you have 3 and 9. Okay. Then 5 and 11. Then you have 10 here. Okay. Now I need to dot them. So go to select all these 6 lines first, which are all vertical lines. Okay. Make it 0.5. So you go to split this line till here. So now you go to select between these two, 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 and you select this line. Also make it 0.5. Okay, once you do that, so this is the development what you have. You just go to text and here you write development. Okay, go to move, disable copy, you select this and place it wherever you want. And then you go to distance between this line and this line, which is 20. So you just go to move, remove that cube bit outside. Okay, then again you go to distance between this line and this line, which is 120, 20 into 6. So this is how you will be able to create the drawing by using the solid software, wherein you have two section planes cutting at, one is at the top surface and the other one is at just below that, parallel to this top surface. So this is how you will be able to create the drawing of the development of lateral surfaces of hexagonal prism with cutting on two sides. One is at the towards the top surface and the other one is towards the bottom surface. So this is how you will be able to get the drawing from the SolidEdge software. Please note that when doing the drawing, we have not referred to any of the solution sketches, so we are drawing it directly. Similarly, in the same way, you need to practice it so that you will be able to create the drawing without looking into the solution which you might be doing it by using the sketch code. Thank you.